Yeah, so trustworthiness, I think, is a big one, especially for the team leader to create that element of trust where people can feel safe in both admitting mistakes and admitting things that they don't know. I think compassion. So recognizing that when mistakes happen, people are coming from a place of vulnerability and needing to support their learning and not allow mistakes to permit an erosion in confidence in what a learner can do in taking care of patients.
Admitting that you don't know all the answers and being willing to help find answers to their questions if you don't know them. Trustworthiness is very important. If a learner doesn't feel that they can trust you to keep them safe, they're not going to speak up. They're not going to ask those questions. And maybe a bit of transparency as well. Just making sure that you're communicating all the thoughts and ideas that you have about a patient so that they learn from your thought process, maybe as much as they learn from what you actually say.
Trustworthiness, I think, is a good trait for fostering psychological safety, but I think humility is another key attribute because, in an environment where everyone's maintaining some humility, there's a willingness to be more vulnerable. There's a willingness to share more. There's a willingness to be more empathetic, I think, and understanding of their peers.
I think that trustworthiness is obviously important to creating psychological safety, that if someone brings something to me or if someone brings something in a group setting, that we're going to treat it with the appropriate amount of confidentiality, that we're not going to mock them, that if they come to me, I'll be sincere, and that I will hear them for what they have to say and that they'll feel heard. There's others as well, though. I mean, sometimes psychological safety requires courage. If somebody is acting inappropriately and that's damaging or impairing psychological safety, sometimes you have to have the courage to speak up and do something about it, to let people know that, hey, that's not okay, and that's not what we're striving for here.
I think trustworthiness is a character trait that can really impact psychological safety. If you're working in a team with people, I think it would be really difficult if you didn't trust them, that they have similar goals to you, similar values, that you are truly on the same team and are hoping for similar outcomes and are supportive of one another. So I think trustworthiness is really important to ensure that you can all trust each other to work together.